A spy version of XCOM in 1983 at the height of the Cold War. I mean, what is not to love about that? Phantom Doctrine uses turn-based tactics and strategic planning to allow you to plan your own route and destination. With a deep lining in spy thrillers and ideologies, use stealth and deception, mind control enemy spies to perform your bidding, and crack top secret case files to investigate plots. Creative Forge Games utilizes awareness as a resource for using abilities. If full, you are more likely going to perform a successful action, and if empty, you're less likely to do so. Workshops allow you to craft new items and research upgrades, which can help improve income or increase the number of informants you get. These informants allow you to crack cases so you can better understand the nefarious beholder organization you're attempting to destroy. At times, however, it's known that aspects of the game have bugs, and the AI can make numerous mistakes that break immersion. Not hearing a window break right next to them, or not noticing laser systems going off, are just a few. And one of the weirdest things is never caring about anyone that is dressed up similarly to them. Similarly to them? Yeah. So there's just a random dude standing next to you. He's wearing the same outfit. Some of those people will never doubt. The game can be likened to invisible ink. However, it has far more potential for customization, losing out though on the gadgets that the game uses. Although the campaign can feel longer than needed and the story may be a little too boring, it complements espionage well with its open-ended and relatively niche experience. It adds features that many games are too lazy or too family-friendly to add, such as depression and illness that gives the game a form of intrigue. However, at times it can feel like it is repeating itself over and over. With one trip of an alarm, a death squad can slam 5 enemies right between your spies. This may make it very difficult for you if you haven't planned, but if you have, you can just throw a grenade or use an off-the-map sniper to eliminate everyone in sight. Although the game misses out on a few essential features and can be irritating at times, it does try its best to be the game fans wanted it to be. Phantom Doctrine can be a little confusing at times, and that's why I've scoured the internet for a few hours, taking the bits I thought were useful out of the guides I've looked up. And now this section of the video will be me going more in depth into the game itself, and hopefully persuading you whether to buy or not to buy this game. There are a couple of aspects you need to understand when going into this heavily fleshed out game. Always save a few $1,000s in case you have to evacuate your base. Obviously, you can also use spare money to buy equipment, training, crafting, identity changes, and base upgrades. Make sure once you're on the tactical map that you look for key information, reports, or documents, as even when fog of war is present on the map, you can still spot them. These are the locations you should be aiming to move towards, as well as lockers or safes where you can find additional items that can upgrade your equipment as well as weapons. The agents themselves have a bunch of different stats that help you judge what they're particularly good and bad at doing. Agents can only equip 2 items, so it's more useful to equip them with a grenade and a medkit to better equip them for any basic mission ahead, as well as performing recons before the start of a mission, which allows you to gain access to support that can be used later on, if problems begin to arise. There are a whole bunch of unique and interesting features that you will discover when playing the game, but the main point is not to rush into any engagement and try to plan your moves precisely beforehand. If you need any more help deciding whether this is the game for you, and if you want any information on a guide or a walkthrough of how to actually play the game, links in the description down below. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, share, and tell me how I can improve, and I'll see you